Hello, this is Kate Von Rouge, and this will be my first Steven Universe Theory video. There's a lot of things online about Rose being Pink Diamond, but if you look a little harder, you'll see, especially after the episode Message Received, that this couldn't possibly be the case. It's hard for me to see Rose as the leader alongside the Diamonds for a few valid reasons. Number 1. It was confirmed by the creator she's a quartz and not a diamond. 2. She is much smaller than a diamond. She's around the same height as Jasper, who's also a quartz. In previous episodes, there was no clear indication as to the size of the diamonds, therefore Rose was a pretty good bet for Pink Diamond. However, that soon was destroyed after we see Yellow Diamond in Message Received. Number 3. Peridot explains that quartz are huge, loyal soldiers. Generals, most likely in Rose and Jasper's case. 4. It is widely known that diamonds are like queens, and they do not like to get their hands dirty in combat and instead start wars instead of participating in them. Jasper tells us that she respected Rose's tactics. This is something Rose would have only needed as a general. For this reason, I believe that she was the general of Pink Diamond's army. I believe the rebellion goes way deeper than just trying to protect the Earth. I think that during the reign of the Four Diamonds, resources were getting pretty low, and they all agreed that they needed to set out to find a planet that was suitable for harvesting. From what we've seen, each diamond faction, if you will, has an element: blue, water, yellow, electricity, and although we haven't seen White Diamond, we can assume by the robot in the cave that Lion takes Steven, white is fire. But what about pink? Think about the elements for a moment. Air could not possibly relate to pink. If anything, it would be closer to white. Water, electricity, fire, these are all taken and also couldn't really relate to pink in any way. But what does relate to pink? Flowers. And what relates to flowers? The earth. Now, you might be thinking, well, if that's the case, why didn't they use green? Well, wouldn't that be what you would expect? From what we've realised throughout the show, the Pink faction is notorious for breaking everyone's expectations, that and Rose's earth powers. From what we've noticed, blue gems have these similarities: Sapphire with her ice, Lapis with her water. Although this is mostly seen with blue, this is touched on with yellow slightly, and although we haven't seen it at all with white, I'm sure we'll find out later in the season ahead of us. If this is the case, then it's possible that Pink Diamond had an affinity with the earth and plant life, and therefore felt a kinship for the earth, and was the only diamond against the idea of putting a cluster inside the core of the earth. The diamonds most likely would have taken this for weakness and considered Pink Diamond to be flawed and not right for the position of diamond anymore. They then shattered Pink Diamond, but they didn't want the rest of Homeworld to find this out. Instead, they would have played it off as an accident and still looked the pure, magnificent gems that could do no wrong. However, Rose knew of this. She was Pink Diamond's most trusted ally and friend, and therefore told her everything. She then took it upon herself to rebel against the Diamonds, who took her kind and pure Pink Diamond away from her, who taught her all the possibilities and wonders of the earth, and after experiencing it for herself, she realised all along why her diamond went to such lengths to even get herself shattered for the earth. She then had Steven, in hopes of being able to show Homeworld that humans and gems are not so different, and hoped that he would someday bridge the gap between their worlds, therefore making sure that Pink Diamond's death wasn't in vain. Thank you. If you have any comments and stuff about my theory, then you know where to put them. Yeah, thank you for listening, and